So close to the end of the 6 weeks. So, in honor of that, I just want to go over some of the stuff that we talked about in the beginning of this. I really want you guys to understand that this could be the beginning of something so amazing for you. And you might not know yet, or you might be one of the ones who's already figured it out, but everything that changes someone's life is just based off one decision that they make and then decide to stick to. So I really want you guys to think, if you were to continue what you're doing right now and you were to achieve your ultimate goal, whether that be 10 more pounds, 2% body fat, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, I don't care what it is, how would it affect all of these other things in your life? Because reality is, it's going to. Think about it like this. How would it affect your ability to help yourself and help other people? Okay? Do you think that you'd be able to help your family get healthy? Help your friends? Acquaintances, people that you don't even know? Like, I can't express to you guys how huge this is. I was once somebody that was just losing weight, right? And now look what I'm doing. I'm helping you guys understand how to lose weight. Could I have done that had I not helped myself? No. Second thing, think about your ability to communicate with people. Do you think that if it's somebody who's, 300 pounds overweight, 200 pounds overweight, even 50 pounds overweight, and has low self-esteem and low confidence, do you think that they're going to communicate with people and with the world the same way that somebody who has, their ultimate goal body would? Do you think that they would present themselves the same way? Do you think that they would hold themselves the same way? So if you continue and you reach your ultimate goal, do you think that you're going to be a different person? Do you think you're going to communicate differently? Do you think you would speak up for yourself a little bit more? You would voice your opinions a little bit more? Honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I've noticed with myself is when you feel badly about one area of your life, which could be your weight in this instance, then you let it affect all other areas, and somehow you invalidate yourself into thinking that your opinion isn't even worth anything because of one area of being overweight. And so if you're that kind of person that's let yourself get to that point, you have to keep these things in mind to pull you towards your ultimate vision of yourself. Self-confidence. Do you think that you would walk the same way, talk the same way, wear the same clothes you wear right now? Do you think you would have like a different sense of style or fashion? Like right now, do you even wear the clothes that you want to wear? Or do you wear things that you feel make your body look okay? Or like you feel comfortable in because you think that you don't have a good body? Okay? Think about what you would be able to wear, how you would be able to express yourself ultimately if you continued towards your goal. Maybe even, this is one that I love, but like think about the people you could date. I'll never forget one client I had. We'll just call him Dan. And Dan, he was like 27 years old, good looking guy, but he had like 25, 30 pounds to lose. And so he trained with me for a while, and it was funny because it's like every week he would come in wearing suddenly like new Nikes, new Lululemon t-shirts, and like after he started getting the weight off. And I was like, Dan, you are like a new man. Like you used to come in here in like a wife beater and basketball shorts. And he was like, I gotta show off this new bod I've got for the ladies. And he suddenly started going on dates and like sending me pictures of his outfits that he was gonna wear on Friday night. And he told me, he was like, dude, I didn't realize, like, I didn't even care what I was wearing because I didn't like myself. I didn't like my body. And so it's like you don't even realize how these things affect one another. It's like you don't like your body. You cover your body up. You don't express yourself. Then suddenly you don't go on dates. It's like it literally affects every area of your life. So like think about like the domino effect here. Like what things in your life are going to change if you continue towards this goal? Another, like how much more control would you have over your life? How much more confidence would you have and ability to trust yourself and that you would be able to, succeed in any given situation and be able to find the resources to do so? Do you think other people would help you and trust in you to help them succeed? Probably, because when other people around you see that you can do something amazing for yourself, suddenly it becomes real to them that you could help them do something amazing for themselves, right? And lastly, this sounds kind of odd, but like personal interest. And other people's interest in you. So something that you notice, like the more you go along this weight loss journey, is you're going to have people messaging you. You're going to have people coming up to you that you haven't talked to in a while. You're going to have people ask you for advice. And what you'll realize is that people become very interested in you once you start succeeding. And you could look at that in a bad way, like, oh, people are so shallow. Or you could look at it like, how much good would you be able to do for the world if more people believed in you and more people were interested in what you were doing? If they paid attention to you and they wanted to know what you were doing for the world, for yourself, for others, don't you think you would be able to help create more of a world that you want?